Here's my blood wound where they drew blood. Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with a friend. Anything you can do to help support me is greatly appreciated. I am just gonna jump right into it today. I am about to leave to get some genetic testing done. And basically, a month ago, I had my annual checkup and I got a referral from my doctor there to do this genetic testing. And this is something I have always known I would need to do at some point. Growing up as a kid, there's a disease that runs in my family called tuberous sclerosis. And basically it's gotten to the point where like if there was a chance, any chance at all, that I would pass this on to my children, I would most likely probably not have my own biological children. That's just like a decision that I've made, and I want to do everything I can to make sure that there aren't any serious things that could happen if I were to have my own biological kids. So I'm not planning on having kids anytime soon, but I kind of realize, you know, with like fertility type stuff, it can take a while to get this stuff figured out. So I figured I would rather take care of it now, and so then I guess down the line when I am ready to have kids and I'm, you know, ready to start that journey in my life, I'm ready to go and I don't have to take care of all this junk then. So today is like day one of this journey. It could be over and done with today. Maybe they'll tell me stuff that will clear everything up and I'll be good to go. Otherwise, I may have to do like several different appointments where I meet with several different specialists or people or whatever. I really don't know how any of this works because I've never done it before. So I am a little nervous in that aspect, but that's why I wanted to give myself enough time to get all of this taken care of. Okay, I'm here. So I always have to take a minute before going into the doctor because just this setting in general, I really struggle with feeling like inadequate and stupid. And sometimes doctors, they don't do it on purpose, obviously, but they know way more than I do. And it just kind of feels sometimes like they're talking down to me or like they think I'm stupid, which obviously like they're gonna know way more than me. They went to medical school, I didn't. And this one is gonna probably be extra hard because this is like so far out of my element. I've never done anything like this. So I just have to like remind myself going into appointments that, you know, I'm gonna ask questions. Some of them probably are silly, but it's okay because I'm not a professional in this area. They are. So they're there to answer my questions. I'm not gonna know anything about this. So doing that right now, and I'm gonna head in. So I just met on the computer with a person and he said a lot of stuff, which I'll talk about later. It was very interesting, but now I'm waiting because they're gonna come in and do a blood draw for like a full panel of testing for everything. Whew, okay. So that went, that was a lot more productive than I expected for just one appointment. But basically, my whole life, I thought this disease, tuberous sclerosis, was, oh, they gave me a sticker. Oh, whatever. I always thought TS was like 2/3 of the cases were genetic, meaning it was passed on from a parent, and 1/3 was kind of like a random mutation. But the doctor that I met with said the opposite, and he said if both me and my parents have gotten this far through life without having any like obvious signs or symptoms of TS, we probably don't have it at all. And it's sounding like, well, well, I don't know if I've said this yet, but the person in my family that has TS is my younger brother, and it's kind of sounding like his case was just like a random thing that happened during the pregnancy with him. So that was reassuring. And then we did just go ahead and do a blood draw. They tested me specifically. There's like 2 genes that have to do with TS, 2 of your genes. So they're gonna test those and they can somehow see if I am positive for that. And then they also did a panel. There's like 302 different possible things to test me for, and I just went ahead and did all that as well. So that's like, I think cystic fibrosis, like all those, random things that I don't really have any specific concerns about, but I did want to just do it just to be safe, just because I want to be as informed as possible. And then with insurance, I was thinking that insurance wouldn't cover it and that it'd be like thousands of dollars, which I was willing to pay because this is really important to me. But he said my insurance probably will cover it, and even if they don't, it would only be $250 per blood draw basically, and I did 2 blood draws. So at the most I'll be paying $500, which I'm totally fine with because I was expecting way worse. But I kind of want this to just be like a me thing. I don't want to have to involve anyone else if I don't have to. And since there are ways that I can test all this stuff, just me, I think I'm just going to do it that way. And then he said it takes 2 to 3 weeks to get results. So I will definitely be updating. I don't know if I'll do a separate video for that or if I'll just wait and post this stuff later. But it's going to be a couple weeks and I'll get my results, and fingers crossed that everything's fine. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident that everything will be fine the way he was talking. And if there are issues, like if anything comes back positive in a bad way, I would probably make another appointment to talk more in depth about that. But as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping that's that, and that's all I have to do for this situation. If so, that's a huge relief because this has just been looming over me my whole life, basically. So it feels good to finally be taking the steps to accomplishing what I want to with this. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for today. So I would really appreciate knowing anything that you're willing to share with any genetic testing that you have done, just because this concept, it's such a new thing to me, and it's definitely something that I am going to be more familiar with by the time I actually have kids, if I have kids. So I'm curious to know if you've done any genetic testing. If you did do it, what were the reasons that you did it? Are you glad that you did it? That kind of thing. Obviously only share if you're comfortable, but I would definitely appreciate knowing some details of that in the comments if you have anything to add to the conversation. So thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, maybe share this with somebody who you think might like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.